Hello everybody, I'm out here just doing my laundry. This is Mark to the Code. That's I want to touch up on a video I haven't done in a long time. I know it's conscious series, but this one is a True Force Loan series. And how I feel about the first video ever done till now, it's still the same basically. Even worse. I got a job, so but here's the problem. Well, I say in back in a lot of my videos, I probably say here now, people are not they're sociable just for conversation, business, or that's just it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing, hey, you want to go get a drink, anything? Speaking of drinking, I'm drinking on some rose wine, Underwood, 12% alcohol. And I got a shave and all that a while ago. Haircut, so I can look fresh. I'm sorry, the window's open and everything, so there's a lot of noise, so I apologize for that in advance. On the contrary, ever since that first video I did to now, and all my True Force video series, then I know I hit almost 8,000 viewers because of great people like y'all share your experiences and what y'all been lonely. Some parts is just around the world, you know, mainly in the West. So I was kind of like noticing this too as I talk to foreigners myself. You know, the kind of know the thing about America. America is an anti-social culture. Let's just be real. If some going to call me, you sound very anti-American, Martell, about the way you come at things like that. I said, I kind of mean I do because I'm black, you know what I'm saying? And I deal with a lot of racism and discrimination and prejudice off and on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a stupid person, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, what's going on here in America. Some say, you don't sound American, Martell. And I give you that, I don't. You know, because I don't agree with the agenda. I don't agree with the negative viewpoints, anything. I don't agree with a lot of things, and I think that's why, ironically, there was another comedian mentioned about how I told I was a nomad, how I don't fit in any community, you know, I don't fit in my own race, I don't fit in American psychology or other races. Besides one particular race, I won't say names, because I think I'm not a rat or a trade, but they know who they are, though. And I love them, by the way, and they share so much interest, like, in your own community and all that, because because your autism and all that, you stand out different from most, you know. And I like the way he brought that up, you know, will prevent me from not being a sheep or typical person that follow orders or directions, which I'm always been a skeptical person, and I like to question things, you know. But back to what I was saying about True Force Lonely videos. Ever since I did that coffee shop, and they're still around, but just mostly takeout now. Ain't no way you can sit down there anymore. So that being said, I'm sorry, I gotta pay attention to time. Okay, I got 10 minutes. It's difficult to make friends. Forget a relationship. It's difficult as balls to make friends around here. Plus, a lot of people are very questionable, you know what I'm saying? And I don't come off no judgmental tip or anything, but a lot of us are really questionable people, like, you know, like drug addicts, felons, alcoholics, or just cuckoo. No disrespect to my people with mental illness, but that's for what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I have to be real for once. Ever since I did that True Force Lonely video series, it occurred to me or something that it definitely occurred to me that, yeah, it's pretty much impossible to make friends here in America unless you got established or you got money and all that. America's just about consumerism, about capitalism, making money. You know, some say there's nothing wrong making money, yeah, but at the expense of losing your culture, in some cases lose your sanity. And also, I'll say this many times too, I'll say again that America got the highest mental illness rate because isolation, forced loneliness, and all that, you know. And I'm going back to seeing a therapist or so, but basically trying to give me a caseworker. And ever since that last year, I did not know I touched that many people on True Force Lonely series. And I thank everybody, including you all that's watching right now. How you live, someone asked me how you live without friends and all that. It's hard, you know. Then you already know how I feel about the American woman here. All I gotta say is toxic, is negative. It's just not all as bad, don't get it twisted, but it's like the media and social media have made, sad to say, American woman almost unbearable to be with. Then add on the factors of the Me Too movement going on. You don't want to be no sex offender or anything, you know what I'm saying? And that's the focal point part of that too. You can't just approach a woman. You can't say hello to a woman here while worrying she getting creep out or bug out or anything. Or, and I say this many times, I got falsely accused of rape, you know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a hard pickle I had to say about this, fellas, especially black men. Be careful, you know what I'm saying? With this Me Too era. And they wonder why I have no choice in my regard but to talk to foreigners myself. Because you really can't even talk or trust American women at all. Well, worried if you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, yeah, it's very, and especially I work in the field, woman, well, sad to say where I'm at, and they're not very approachable or anything. You can't just say hello to them unless they say hello back to me or anything, which is stupid here, you know. Sad to say as American, you can't just talk to a woman here while thinking some creep or some sicko, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. So I have no choice but to talk to foreigners, you know. But that being said, which is kind of ironic, I talk to many foreigners, both offline and online, which is kind of funny that about, you know, community and culture and all that, which America don't have no culture. It's multicultural, but don't have its culture of its own. And it destroy people, you know. It's kind of interesting. I think as for the last off and on years or so, I've been very thankful to talk to Africans and Caribbeans and so forth, you know, about, you know, a healthy culture mentally. You know, you feel belong, you feel a part of something, you know. And I was asking this lady from the Caribbeans that, can you tell me more about your culture? Can you tell me here? Because I don't know much of I don't know my own roots, you know. And that's something I've been coming to struggle with terms with, you know, what's my origins, what's my background, you know. Yeah. Oh, man, that's hard. That's why I know this. I had a sip of it, so. Get out, man. So, and some say, why don't you just try to make friends? Make friends. It's impossible, pretty much. Unless, you know, I talk to people off and on whenever we get a chance or so. But it's hard, like, you don't really share no deep, intimate type of conversation, because I'm a deep thinker, if you know where I'm coming from. And a lot of them, we don't share a lot of similar values besides there's certain people, you know, certain few, but it's like, they've been busy, I've been busy. And plus, with this so-called pandemic going on, which is, I feel like it's BS. Yeah, good luck trying to make friends or to get a relationship here in America. Good luck. Unless you're rich or you got established or connections. And that's what I've been stressing too once I get done doing my laundry, do my homework for computers and all that. Which I realize I'm not that tech savvy at all. Yeah, I won't drag on the video for too long like I usually do. It's embarrassing to be here, you know. When I do talk to my foreign audience and stuff, I get so shocked or so, and I actually saddened, like, wow, they got a culture, they got something of a healthy environment. You know, American environment is very toxic, you know, because you know, American individual psychotic, everybody want to be a big, bad and individual. It's like, oh, they did in the dating scene is garbage. You might as well call it dead. You already know how I feel about that. You can look up the Tinder videos I made about Marta the Cool, and it's not good. It's so bad in America as far as dating, and I won't drag this on for too long. Even the mutants of all people, even the lowest tier of not the greatest looking, let's be real, American woman, got options, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being conceited. I'm not about looks or anything. Never about being conceited anything. But that's sad truth of reality. If you're a single man in America, you're screwed. And that's what comes the problem with the incel problem. You know, incel loneliness problem, you know what I'm saying? You just can't walls up and meet people, you know? Especially you got to wear a mask everywhere you go, you know? And it's stupid. But random aside, though, loneliness will destroy you more than cigarettes, alcohol. I'm going to drink me some Heineken. Yeah, it's baffling to me in America that you have difficulty making friends, you know? And it's quite funny. I was talking to a wonderful, one person that said in my True Force Woman videos about Africa and all that if they got problems, they just talk it out, you know? Nobody don't talk to therapists. And you know how much therapists cost around here? Get a PS5 or an Xbox Series S or X for those two for talk to a therapist. And the problem with so-called mental health, let me put a background to my origins. I promise I won't go on for too long. I'll try to keep it under 15 minutes this time around because I know people attention spans are poor, including mine. So, anyways, oh yeah, my laundry alarm just came up. Just want to say, mental health, I was forced to get mental health against my will. So that being said, I didn't have a choice growing up. It's either that or prison, you know. It's really sad and it's really disgusting that that you don't feel like a whole person here, you know. You feel fragmented, you know. Actually, ironically, Happier Abroad mentioned about fragmentation. Look up www.happyabroad.com, you know. That actually got me woke about mental health states, you know what I'm saying. Plus, American psychology is very toxic to one's individual psychology, you know. Especially trying to, you know, people need people, you know what I'm saying. I go for years, like, well, literally meeting or talking to people, you know what I'm saying, like in real life, you know what I'm saying. I go years, and why don't you talk to people here? Not happening. It's not happening. But people are wackos, you know what I'm saying, or very violent here in America, you know. That being said, though, I won't hold your time for too long. Just want to say thank y'all, everybody, for nearly all together like 10,000 viewers on True Force Lonely series by me, you know. So I just want to say I love you and I appreciate you guys, and ladies, to those who leave wonderful comments, let me know. And happy Easter, everyone. You know, y'all take it easy. Cheers to the new year. Later.